Yeah, we are good to go, Anjali.
A very good afternoon to one and all watching the live telecast of the webinar, Special People and Their Needs on our YouTube channel. Here I have Krishna Mahesh Vagela from 5J to deliver the welcome address. Over to you, Krishna.
I, Krisha Vaghela, extend a warm welcome to our guest speaker, Ms. Nirmala Ragu, Principal Mr. D.N. Rao, Vice Principals Ms. Shashikala Prabhat and Mr. Earn Sean, Senior Supervisor Ms. Seema Pereira, Academic Coordinator Ms. Ambika Padmanabhan, Facilitators, staff members, students and parents. Learning is essential to our existence. Just like food nourishes our bodies, information and continued learning nourishes our minds. Lifelong learning is an indispensable tool for our development. To live a life without continuous learning is unthinkable. Indian school Al-Wadi Al-Kabir always strives to provide an excellent and authentic opportunity to enhance our learning outside the classrooms. Leveraging technology. This session has been organized for the benefit of our learners. We are sure that today's session will add meaning to their learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Krishna. Now I welcome Ms. Ambika Padmanabhan, Academic Coordinator, Department of EVS, to introduce our guest speaker for the day. Over to you, Ambika, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. I find immense pleasure in introducing our chief guest or guest speaker, Ms. Nirmala Ragu. She is a psychologist, counselor, psychotherapist, cognitive ability developmental practitioner, and perinatal mental health specialist by profession. She also holds a Guinness World Record and is an artist and a poem writer by passion. She has been conducting counseling sessions, art therapy workshops, mindfulness programs, mental health awareness programs, and school students' welfare programs. In the year 2020, she was awarded Outstanding Women of the Year in the field of counseling. So we have a befitting person to address us on the topic, special people and their needs. We hope that our learners seek guidance and imbibe knowledge about the needs of special people from your session, ma'am. Looking forward to a fruitful session. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ambika. That was a very lovely introduction. Thank you so much. I'm honored and humbled. So today's session is about special people and special needs. Do you think that there is a word special? Because we all are special and there is no difference in between any persons. So we all are different and we all are special. So let's see what a school can give, what a student can give, what a fellow friends can give, and what a parent can give, and what a beautiful surrounding and future we as a we can give to the special people. Let's go. So special people and special needs, and a next slide here. Amiga, next slide. So disability is not inability, because every student or every human being has some ability and some quality in them. So as a person, we have to analyze that, identify that, and then help others to improvise the abilities present in them. So that is what we are going to see today. Okay, so next slide. So every child can learn, but not the same way. Can we relate something to us? So some will be good in maths, some will be good in English, some will be good in Arabic, some will like social studies, some will like maths. So different categories are there. So every child can learn, but not the same way. So because we understand in a different way. So how as a friend you can help a fellow friend is what we are going to see today. Okay, next slide, dear. So inclusion is not tolerance, it is unquestioned acceptance. So what does that mean? It means that we have to adore our friends together, and there is no discrimination of keeping them away from being in a team. So yes, you can come join in our team. It's just you are giving a privilege to them. No. You are telling that you are included in the team, but you are not able to accept it with full satisfaction or with full mind. You are telling you are included in the group, but are you including them in your activity? Are you including them in your project works? Are you accepting their thoughts? That is important. It is not like giving them the opportunity that, yes, you are in the group, that's it. No, because each and everybody will have a different kind of thought process and ideas to be given. So winning is never a sportsmanship. Being human, being a good person is the sportsmanship. So winning comes secondary. So being together, involving everybody together and accepting everybody's thoughts, that is called inclusion. And when it happens, it says unquestioned acceptance. You are accepting your friend as such, right? Okay, let's go to the next slide. So not all disabilities are visible. What does that mean? It means that there are some disabilities which we cannot see. We think that if we see only, there is a disability. There are many disabilities which we cannot see. So let's see what all are. Next slide, please. So here, see, these categories we are giving here is from WHO and from the medical institutes and kind of things where we can understand what are the different categories of disabilities. Okay, so let's see here. So there may be physical disabilities, intellectual disabilities, and different variety of understanding disabilities, behavioral disabilities. So what are the few disabilities we are seeing here? Deafness, that is the hearing impairment. It can be minimal, it can be more, it can be nil. What can we do in that? Because the person can hear, cannot hear, or can hear little. So as a friend, what you can do? You're not supposed to bully, right? This person is dumb, this person cannot hear. He never understands. He never understands, maybe because he cannot hear. He never understands because he may not be able to see. So there are different type of sufferings people undergo without telling anybody. So understanding and having empathy towards them is very important. So in deafness, there are many things, okay? What is that? They have some hearing problem with hearing sound. They will be having the buzzing sound or ringing, bell ringing always inside their ears. So they will be disturbed. They will keep their eyes closed. Even when a person sitting to them talks very slowly, they get disturbed because their way of hearing is different. Okay, you can hear from 10 feet. Your friend can hear from 3 feet. That is the difference. You have to understand that, and then you will have to take care of your friend. So what is the next one? Intellectual disabilities. What is that intellectual disabilities? Understanding the day-to-day life, understanding the day-to-day school works, and the cognitive abilities we say like thought process, like memory power, and the kind of problem solving capacity, these kind of abilities will be differentiated in few people. Okay, you can memorize with 5 times, but he can memorize with 10 times. One more person will be there. He will not be able to memorize at all. But if you teach in a different way, as a friend, you can tell, see, 2 chocolates plus 2 chocolates is 4 chocolates. So he may understand. To find out that you should have some empathy towards your friend. And we will see how a teacher can handle, how a friend can handle, and how a parent can handle in a later part. Okay? Then, traumatic brain injury. What is that big word, traumatic brain injury? Nothing but, see, if you fall down, you get scratched, right? And if you fall down, sometimes you get fractured. Sometimes when we fall down or when we get hurt in the head or inside the head, the brain gets injured. It may be from the birth or it may be after the birth. So then a normal boy or a girl who were very good will suddenly change because the brain is an important part for every activity we do. So their work will be disturbed and differentiated and it will be hindered. Okay, so that also we have to understand. So what is the next? Developmental delay. See, some kids will, you can see that some kids are born in different months, right? Same like that. Some kids will be born with different abilities. One will start talking at age of 4. One will start talking at age of 1. One will start talking at the age of 3. So every person, it is different. So this development delay may be from understanding or either maybe in the development itself. So that has to be taken into account. What is called autism? It is same like that with brain, something which is different with the brain. So we have lots of categories in that. People can understand, cannot understand, or they have a different way of understanding, or they have totally different talents. They have unique abilities which we don't have or we lack of. So we should understand that and we have to encourage them. What is next? Deaf and blindness. See, blindness is not completely blind or even partially blind. How completely and partially blind makes a difference? Because some students skews their eye and see the board, right? That means they have some problem with their eyesight, problem with their vision. It may be with their nerves, optical nerves, or it may be with their lens, the power of seeing. It can be anything. So they will not be able to write from the board. Ma'am writes fast, ma'am erases fast. Normal vision people writes fast. But when they have little problem with their eyes, they are not able to copy down from the board. So it has to be checked and you can suggest that why can't you tell your mom that you're not able to see? They will tell, no, my mama will beat. My mama will not accept that. Because parents never accept that the children have their problems. So it is up to everybody to talk and make them understand that which is important for the kid, not for others. What is the other health impairment? We'll be having physical also. What is a physical? There may be a fracture, or it may be temporary, or it may be permanent, or it may be from birth, or it may be recently happened. Fall, coming in wheelchair, coming with support walking sticks, all these are with orthopedic. Some will be having even inborn orthopedic problems called rheumatoid arthritis, We can think, even a small kid has? Yes, even a small kid has. They will not be able to run in the athlete period, PE period. They will not be able to run. They will have
Sorry for the interruption. It seems there was a power cut and we will have to wait. We'll have to wait for 5 minutes now.
Probably.
No issues.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello,
Please.
ma'am.
Yes, we can
Sorry,
hear you.
ma'am.
Go ahead.
Sir, suddenly the power cut has happened, so I couldn't join in the computer or laptop. I'm joining from my mobile.
Not a problem, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Okay, okay. So we will go ahead with the categories.
Yes, please.
So, ma'am, you are able to hear, right? Can I continue?
Yes, ma'am. Please do.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay. So next we are going to see about the emotional disability or the behavioral disability. What is the emotional or behavioral disability? It is nothing but a person will be great in studies, he can understand, he doesn't have any other problem, but he cannot control his anger. He cannot control the way he behave with other students. He may be bullying, he may be hitting, he may be biting. So these kind of behavior, he will not be able, it is out of his control. Main thing is it's going out of its control. So his way of behavioral may be influenced from the other surroundings or may be influenced from his home or from other bad friendships. So this behavior has to be notified and changed. So this sometimes it will be an expression of some other problem he's undergoing inside. See, for example, some kids are there with domestic abuse, domestic violence. So where the father beats the child or the mother beats the child, he will not be able to express at home, but he expresses the emotions and behaves differently in the school. So we never know what is happening inside the child. So we need to understand that. And as a fellow friend, all small kids who are listening to this, your fellow friends who is very angry or very problematic, it's not because that they want to be like that. They are pushed into that state. So we can show some empathy and change and help them change by showing some love, support, understanding, and some kindness. And we have to show a different way of approach to them. And next category is multiple disabilities. What is multiple disabilities? It's nothing but one person may have lots of other disabilities together. He may be in the wheelchair, he may be having some learning difficulty, he may be having some vision. So lots of different disabilities will be present in one person. So as a fellow friend, as a fellow student, you should understand that he's very positive to come to school with lots of problems. See, for us, when some persons don't have any disabilities, we feel very lazy to go to school. We feel very lazy to write the assignments, right? But still, some kids with little disabilities or with more disabilities, they are coming to the school. How positive it is. So as a fellow friend and as a fellow student, you have to appreciate that and you have to support that. Okay. So can we go for the next disability? Speech language impairment. What is the speech language impairment? Let's see. It's nothing but they can talk, they cannot talk, they have stammering problem, they cannot talk continuously, they may have some issues to express. So that is speech language impairment. So everybody knows Hrithik Roshan? Everybody knows about Hrithik Roshan. He had same stammering problem. He was not able to talk continuously. He used to stammer. In one interview, he said that I used to avoid the oral test in the school because I'm not able to answer at all. So I bunked my school because of this. But now, see how beautifully he talks. He talks, he dances, he makes everybody enjoy, right? He was bullied, he was having problem. He was not interested to go to school at all because all people were making fun of him. But he overcame everything. Now he's a role model to everybody, right? Why? If you can try, you can come out of it. If you have good friends to support, you can shine better. So be a good friend to support them and make them reach to greater heights. Okay, come, let's see what are the other things which we can do. Next slide, please. So the qualities of a person when they exhibit themselves, why they are behaving violently, why they are angry, why they are protesting, why they are sad. So as a fellow student, as a teacher, as a parent, as a human being, we should understand what is going inside them and give as much as love to them and make them feel so special. Okay, so you will be a special person one day in greater heights. Okay, next slide, please. Yes, see, famous wheelchair users. Can you see that? Famous wheelchair users. Stephen Hawking. He is a great scientist, right? How many hurdles and struggles he would have crossed. So the struggles are for bringing out your capabilities outside. Trust yourself, believe yourself, and bring out your own qualities outside. Anybody knows Christopher Reeve? If we tell Christopher Reeve, nobody knows. But if we tell Superman, we know him. Once a Superman was flying and he was saving the earth, right? But in an accident, he was hurt in his back, the spine, and lifelong he was in wheelchair. He was so depressed. He was so depressed that he didn't want to live. All the friends were mocking at him. All the persons were telling, oh, once you were saving the world, now see you are in you can't even walk. But did he give up? No, he never gave up. He fought and came out of it. He became a great inspirational person. He is a motivational speaker. He was inspiring other people to come out of traumas like this. So many people were fighting out their problems to come out of it. So next slide, please. So everybody knows him, right? Albert Einstein, the person who was chucked out of the school saying that he is not worth being in the school. Nobody was helping him. Nobody was understanding him except his mother. He was crying. I'm stammering, Mama. I'm not able to understand what they are teaching. I'm not able to score good marks. I'm good for nothing. I'm hopeless. I'm a burden to you, Mama. So what Mama said? She wrote a note. One day you will rock this world. One day the whole world will praise you. So trust that. He didn't trust it. No. Everybody, even my mom told I'm not worth it. But a mother was putting more and more support, belief on him, and always working hard for the child. She made him trust himself to come out of all his odds. He had ADHD, he had learning disabilities, he doesn't. But what a great inventions he was doing, right? Without him, nothing is possible now. So he's a great inspiration for us. Anybody can become anyone. Once you identify their talent and bring out their capabilities, help them to achieve their talents. Help them to improvise their talents. So what all they don't have, don't concentrate on that. What they have, concentrate on this. So as a fellow friend, you can encourage them. See, I cannot draw, but you can paint. What a great talent you have. I don't have the talent. You can praise and you can encourage and you can support them. Nowadays, we are not stuck up with few opportunities of profession. We have loads and loads of opportunities. You can be a chef, you can be a painter, you can be a poet, you can be anything. Only your talent speaks for yourself. So identify your talents, and then improvise your talent. Don't believe any other negative thoughts. So as a friend, all the little kids there, as a friend, keep encouraging them. Okay? And let's see some more things. As a student, they are coming to the school, right? So as a teacher there, many fellow teachers are there. I would like to say a few words for that. See, identifying the kids' ability is one of the greatest thing a ma'am can do. And she sows the seeds of hopefulness to them. So as a teacher, we can reduce our expectations on the outcome of your teaching towards the kids, particularly the special kids. And we never know what kind of teaching they need. Yes, of course, all the teachers have handful of students to teach. So many deadlines to meet, so many projects to complete, yes. But still, you are the greatest teacher where you can live in their heart till their end. You are teaching 100 students, but for one student, you are a greatest teacher. Trust me, I have got beautiful teachers in my whole life, and I have even got odd teachers. So I want every one of you to become the beautiful teachers, and the best teachers are there in ISWK. ISWK, I know that. And greater thing is to give them opportunity to get included in activity. I will be putting a request to the school management that the group form a supportive group for the special kids, encouraging the kids who are supporting them, giving them the reward, giving them the badges, giving them the certificates will improve lots of people to come forward to include them in the groups and competitions and the games. So there should be a special category. You have in Olympics, right? Winning is not the final one. Winning is not everything. You have a humanitarian basis and a special prizes. Like same like this, our school also can introduce, including them and making them to participate as a wholesome with everybody, all kids together. Our school is an inclusive school. Very proud to say that, right? Inclusive school. So these things will enable to bring a beautiful futuristic kids with the empathetic view on everybody. Because nowadays kids, their talents can be utilized in a different way, and sure, of course, the school will get the whole pride of bringing it out, right? And that is my obligation towards the school as well. And as a teacher, yes, You can keep encouraging and bringing awareness to the school, to the students. If any special students are there, keep encouraging them. Putting them separately will not give a goodness to them. Including them in that, because see, whatever we do, some kids will have different form of disabilities. So including them will give them the being together, being feeling safe. The surrounding is them, friendly environment. It will be there in their mind. They will feel supported by doing so. Thank you so much. And for the student and the parents there, please be an advocate for your students. Please be proud of your students and accept the students about your children, and try to be advocate and create awareness. And as a parent, you can come forward and introduce your kid to your class members and make them feel comfortable. And this is how. And if there are any disabilities, accept that. And there are many ways to streamline the kids nowadays. So don't give up. Not every kid is becoming a doctor. Not every kid is becoming a teacher. Not every kid is becoming a chef. Every kid has their own qualities and talents. So of course, yes, every kid's qualities and talents has to be brought. So identify that and streamline their path and the future accordingly. And for the fellow students there, dears, see, you have to understand that you, me, him, her, everybody is same. Love everybody, respect everybody, and support everybody. That is what you should do. And can we go to the next slide to see who are all included with disabilities and become great persons? See, who is this? Walt Disney. Who likes Mickey Mouse there? The bigger kids, you all like Barbies and all kind of things, right? The Walt Disney, great Walt Disney. He was very low in the school, very slow. And you know something? When he was taking his work to a great company, they said, you are not worth it. You don't have creativity. You are a dumb person. And they threw away his work. He came out and never gave up on him. And now Walt Disney is the greatest cartoon pictures in the world. They have the largest theme parks and they have lots of cartoon characters now. And he is a great inspiration to everybody. Next slide, please. Who is this? Can somebody say? Winston Churchill is a politician, right? Yes. To be a politician, you should know about every detail of state, country, and international countries. How? Without that knowledge, can you be able to be that? No. They said that you are not worth it because you failed in 8th grade. He is terrible in maths. He disliked the school. But what happens? He found what he is capable of. He identified himself and he never gave up. He started working towards it. So he is one of the greatest inspiration. Next slide, please. And Wilson, he is the 28th president of US. He had great difficulty in reading. He was not able to write. He was not able to read. He had dyslexic problem, but he is extremely successful in politics. That is why he became the president of US. So they are our inspiration. Earlier days, there was no understanding of personalities. There were no support. But nowadays, you have lots of different groups to support, help, to go, lots of pathways to go choose. So next slide, please. So this is for the school and how lots of disabilities is being percentage of the disabilities in the school. So you can see this is for just for go through knowledge. And next slide, please. Yes. So as we spoke about the inclusive education, when the inclusive education is in the school, every school students has to be taught about different disabilities, like how you are doing, and improve the awareness inside the kids. So first, as an adult, we should stop talking or mocking about the kids or underestimating the kids. So whatever one quality they have, keep boosting up, keep talking positive about that. So we don't want to bother about 99 negatives. One positive is more than enough for us to bloom a kid. Next, please. So this is for the teacher I just made. See, teachers can modify your way of teaching or give, since we have resource room, we have special educators, we have school counselors. Along with that, as a teacher who's taking care of them, more time in the school, you can categorize, schedule yourself little more, just one step ahead to take care of them. Next case, next slide, please. Yes. So you can see that all kids are hugging here. What does that mean? See my ability. So one positive matters. One positive thought will change a person's life. One positive word will give hope, right? Next slide, please. Can we see here? Wow. Celebrities with learning disabilities. It may include ADHD, any type of dyslexia, and any type of stammering, any other disabilities. You can see this. All famous celebrities you can see here. You have seen Harry Potter, you have seen the Hussein Bolts, you can see who are all in the Hollywood celebrities. They all have learning disabilities. They are your proof. See this? They all have ADHD, almost. Can you see how many celebrities here? Bangkok, Abraham Lincoln, Jim Carrey, all have seen Flubber, right? You can see them. Next slide, please. Wow, wow. Can you see here? So many celebrities. So you never know who is going to become a celebrity. So keep encouraging your friends. It's time to focus on abilities, not the disabilities. Next slide, please. So what they think in mind, sometimes they are not able to tell. So understand what is going inside them. So they can say that my ability is stronger than my disability. Don't focus on the disability. Next slide. It is not a disability. It is a different ability. You got it right? It is a different ability. Each one has one talent. So they have their talent. Next, please. So friends around there, teachers around there, parents around there, whoever you see, you will have to keep boosting them with the positive thoughts and positive words. You are worth it. You are beautiful. You are important. So these kind of words keep them the hopefulness and trust to believe themselves. Okay, go ahead. Next slide. Yes. So shout out to all of us fighting a battle that most people don't understand. Every person has a other side inside their mind and heart. So being empathy, showing empathy and being supportive will make them come out of it. Okay. And thank you so much for listening to me. I hope everybody can understand that it would have been a useful session. And over to you, Ambika ma'am. Thank you for inviting me. I thank everyone there.
Thank you, ma'am, for providing us with such an enriching activity session. Now I would like to call Ms. Sashikala Prabhat to say a few words. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Anjali. And a very warm good afternoon once again to you. Dr. Nirmala, and to all my wonderful teachers who are here, and of course to my dear students who are listening to you and watching us on the live stream. Today actually has been a wonderful experience because, there are several things that we know, but we need to be reminded over and over again of certain things that we should be doing and how we should be doing it. So today your presence here, Nirmala, has only reiterated certain facts and has reminded us all teachers how very important our one word, our one gesture and one action can be in motivating a student to do better and become anything that he really wants to. So it indeed was a very motivating session. I was really listening to it, and your very simple, clear, and lucid language was also an added benefit for our students to understand what exactly you wanted to convey. So that too, I am very appreciative of. I would like to say here at this point that our children are empathetic towards students with, special needs or having different abilities. And our teachers ensure that they are made aware of it. And it's so very beautiful to see our very young students helping children who need that particular help, supporting them when it is required. And that is really very heartwarming at many times. Of course, we miss that now because we are not in the physical setup. However, I'm very confident that our children are empathetic and they will continue to be good human beings rather than 100%ers.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We are all working towards it. And I must also thank you for the wonderful tips given to us teachers. We will build on it. And wherever we feel that we are not 100%, we will surely try our best to be there.
Yes, ma'am.
In conclusion, let me once again thank you for being here with us this afternoon. And you have spent a lot of your time as well as put in a lot of effort to get such wonderful slides ready and explain it to us so very wonderful. Thank you so much for being
telling that small kids are watching, so I thought, okay, better that I will just make the slides simpler.
Yeah, sure, really. And this endeavor by the EVS department today has been a very supportive session for our students. So it is, of course, kudos to our coordinator, Mrs. Ambika, and the wonderful teachers. You don't see them here on screen because they're on mute and their cameras are switched off, but they're all here with us. And this wonderful team has made today possible. So it's a kudos to Ambika, you, as well as all the teachers who are here. Wonderful session. Thank you very much. And thank you, Nirmala, once again for being with us.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Keep smiling. Stay safe, everyone. Bye. Thank you, ma'am.
Nirmala, ma'am, 5 more minutes. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Anyone, ma'am, would you like to ask some questions or anything so that we can share, so that they'll get some insight?
Teachers, if you have any queries, you may ask her.
Actually, I have been in ISWK for 3 to 4 months. I have been working there as a school counselor. So I've seen so beautiful kids all taking care of each other. And I've seen all the teachers. I love the teachers of ISWK. It's not only because my kids study, because I love them, because they're totally into them. Actually, they cry when they leave for the next class. They miss them actually, and they are into the kids, the whole batch, and they remember the kids even after 15 years. That is very astonishing, actually. I know your name. You're so and so. Oh my God! So how much ever enthusiastic and inspirational teachers I've never seen, actually. So including remembering the names. So hats off to all teachers there. I'm so proud of everybody there. It's very inspirational, actually. And the quotes written there in school, I always admire there, ma'am. The quotes written, very beautiful quotes are written there in the school around. So the the kids daily, they see them and they get inspired and they put their thing. Even for special need kids, the resource room and the special educator and everything, they are so kind and so supportive to all kids. They first target only the wellness of the students. So it was so impressive there to work there for that time.
Thank you so much. Ambika, you're going ahead?
Yes, ma'am. Anjali?
Thank you, Sashi ma'am, for such wonderful words. Now I request Sean sir to say a few words. Over to you, sir.
Sir, you're muted. Sir, you're muted. Sorry.
Mute.
Sir, you're muted.
Sir, you're muted.
Yeah, we have to mute ourselves and we don't want to be a disturbance to others. Yes, good afternoon, everybody, once again. Dr. Nirmala Ragu. Well, Shashi ma'am has already said so much about Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir, a wonderful team of teachers. We've got a brilliant team of, special educators and counselors as well. And as you say, you've visited the school and you've been around, you've met the teachers and the students. Well, what more can I say? Well, at this point, having attended your session, I feel time and again, the study of psychology has always left me so astounded, But this session today has kind of stirred me up even more. The profession of a therapist, as you are, is a noble profession. Helping people out to deal with their everyday problems, sometimes problems which cannot be shared or expressed in words, I say is a talent and a virtue God has bestowed on you, our entire counseling team, giving you, the hands to deal with them. You, ma'am, are not just a doctor, but you are also a good friend to special children with special needs.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
What
much.
touched me even more is when I came across this quote that you flashed on the screen, my ability is stronger than my disability. That really gave me a knock on my head. I said, wow, we didn't even think of this before. I mean, it's such a powerful statement for, children in general today. And I'm sure all our wonderful children who are watching this program as of now have definitely picked up so much and learned so much from what you've had to share with us. Thank you for such a wonderful session, ma'am. It's been a wonderful experience for me to listen to you and understand all that you had to say about, special people and special needs.
Thank you so much.
I am also sure that as we leave today, I particularly am leaving as a much, awakened person, very enriched with all the knowledge that you shared with me. I'm also sure our teachers who are already doing a fabulous job are also going to leave, richer in knowledge and having learned so much with what you had to share through your vast experience. Thank you so much, man. Thank you once again. It was a great experience.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Much blessed.
Thank you, sir, for such wonderful words. Now I request Jaren Johan Thomas of 5E to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, Jaren.
Greetings to everyone. It's my privilege to extend the vote of thanks for this event. I would like to begin by extending my sincere thanks to the Almighty for making sure today's event a resounding success. On behalf of the EVS department, I, Jaren Johan Thomas, take this wonderful opportunity to thank our guest speaker, Ms. Nirmala Ragu. We are really thankful to you, ma'am, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to attend and share your interesting and valuable information with us in this webinar. I also extend my thanks to our beloved principal, vice principals, and senior supervisor for their support and cooperation. Execution of any event requires proper planning. An hour of planning can save many hours of doing. I express my sincere gratitude to Ms. Ambika Padmanabhan, Academic Coordinator, EBS, for being the catalyst to stimulate the concept of this webinar, plan and execute it to our benefit. My hearty thanks to the team of dedicated and committed facilitators of the Department of EVS. My special thanks to IT support staff for being there to provide technical support. I also extend a sincere and heartfelt thanks to all of our well-wishers, parents, and students for their rock-solid support and encouragement. We assure you of such well-planned sessions in the future too. Stay connected. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.